Hello everyone and welcome back. This is your diviner Lotus Mage. And today I think I kind of want to do a reading on the Gwen Stefani debacle where she was speaking to was she Filipino American? A Filipino American interviewer from Allure discussing her Gwen Stefani. When I say her, Gwen Stefani's line of the what is it, Love Music Baby, and she launched a Harajuku perfumes. I think this was back like 8 or 10 years ago, and now she's launching a makeup line with her signature red lip and whatever. And the interviewer, basically, long story short, the interviewer asked her a question about, do you think you were culturally appropriating, or did you think you were showing a cultural appreciation? And she basically said something, or she did say that she's Japanese because she really resonated with the Japanese culture because I believe her dad was like a plant worker for like an auto company or something like that, and they oftentimes flew to Japan and back to California or something like that at the time, going back and forth while he was working, and she got exposed to the culture. Great, cool. So you appreciate it, but you have abused it as well because you are showing your cultural appropriation, and it doesn't seem like she's really facing any backlash for it because as of recording this, as of January, what is this, 23rd or something like that, 22nd of me recording this, she recently had a concert and people were saying that the tickets were freaking sold out. Like, people were rushing in to go see it. I'll leave links or a pop-up here and there so you all can see what I'm talking about. So I thought I would do a reading on Gwen Stefani and see what comes out. So, yeah, be right back. Gotta grab my cards. All right, I am back. So we're gonna do a 3-card pull. I think that would be best on what is Gwen Stefani's, what does she think about her cultural appropriation? She would say it's appreciation. Yeah, let's just start there instead of doing 3. Because I was going to say, what's her mind, body, and spirit? Yeah, let's go with that because I said 3, mind, body, and spirit. Let's see what her... It's happened to singer Gwen Stefani's energy. What is she feeling, mind, body, and spirit at this point in her career? What is Gwen Stefani in her mind, body, and spirit? Oh. Was that the 3? Mind, body, and spirit? Yes, something tells me like she definitely feels like she's in the right about this. I don't know if she's like in a state of delusion or, she just really thinks she's right. What's her thought process on this? Which is crazy to me because this is a 53-year-old woman. Gwen Stefani is 53, you guys. Let that sink in. 53. Not trying to age shame or be ageist, but essentially, to me, that reads, you are too damn old to be this oblivious. Me personally. Not age shaming, but that you're definitely too old to be. Okay. Why is Gwen Stefani's... Oh, let's see here. Stomping grounds, or, yep, that sounds about right. She's like, but I live this. I have a connection to this. This is me. This is what I grew up with. This is my culture. This is my life. This is my history. Like, mentally, that is what she thinks, and she's standing 10 toes on it. Like, she's not changing that, period. Like, you see here, she got stomping grounds, origin, nostalgia, memories, tradition, tribute, visit, past connection. Why, body-wise, is Gwen Stefani feeling like the 10 of Swords? Why is the 10 of Swords here for Gwen Stefani? Oop. She's like, oh, this a blowover. Okay, so, and it's funny, like temporary intensity, release, cleansing, and you see this Ten of Swords is like somebody thawing out. To me, it feels like, oh, she's just gearing up. Like, it's gonna be some more shit she's gonna say even after this, because this first backlash didn't hit her as hard as she thought it was probably going to be, and I think she's going to lean into it. And especially if this whole concert thing is real, she got the people paying money. I think she's like, oh, it pays for me to be delusional and crazy like this, or to be malicious. This is really the word I could think of, being malicious like this to an entire community that can't even really celebrate their own, that isn't even able to really celebrate and appreciate their own culture like that here in America. And spirit-wise, why is this Three of Cups here for Gwen Stefani? Spirit, why is Gwen Stefani? Okay. So we got God don't like ugly, nastiness, clash, strife, resentment, argument, spite, grudge, revenge. And then she got chicken with his head cut off, very busy, overwhelmed, frenzy, deadline, stress, chaos, refocus, and redo for best results. There's a block on this, spirit-wise. What's the Three of Cups? Chicken with his head cut off, and God don't like ugly. I know, do anybody know if she had a recent falling out with someone that she thought was probably like a close friend or a loved one? Or is she trying to get close to somebody that she didn't think was going to potentially happen? I need more clarity on this. What? Why is this Three of Cups here for Gwen Stefani spirit? Okay. Oh, there's two here. So we got butterfly, a change for the better. And then we also have casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. What did I say? I feel like she has somebody that she's falling out with. What did I say? I said it feels like some kind of strife spiritually that she's had with somebody she... And to me, kind of reads more like beliefs. It's not spirit as in like her soul, but it just feels like connection-wise, like religious kind of way. It was probably somebody she thought she had a strong bond or connection to. And either these actions is a result of that falling out, or because of this recent interview that she did, she's going to face some repercussions personally in her life. I think something is going to change. She's going to get hit some kind of way by somebody personally that's close to her. I don't know if somebody is going to leak something that she said or did recently, or some more like races or like appreciation things that she said before in the past is going to make this worse, or help it snowball. To me, just it seems like somebody probably close to her circle is getting out of this. And I think it's, when they say a change for the better, I wonder if it's going to be for the better of the public, or is it for the better for her, I wonder, which is pretty interesting. What is going to be the result of Gwen Stefani's career due to her cultural appropriation? Yeah, so far that seems to be about right. Yeah, right now, nowadays, what they call it, sugar. What do they call it? Rage. I think they call it like rageonomics, but they call basically anger sells now. Like, okay, yeah, sex sells, but anger is really, or like conflict sells right now. I think right now is a good time for her to kind of lean into the beliefs and the talking points that she have right now. I don't think she's really going to face any consequences for them. I think it's going to make things tough for her moving forward. Like, she's really going to have to be careful who she decides to have close to her. I think she may end up losing a couple of people close to her. Somebody that she thought she didn't think she would lose, or that wouldn't have a problem with this. And it's gonna, but I think career-wise, she's still gonna flourish. She has the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles and the Emperor. And then she has the Ace of Wands. I'm kind of interested in Why is this Ace of Wands here for Gwen Stefani's outcome in her career? Another throne here. So she definitely has someone leaving her life. I wonder if she's going to go through a divorce or something with her husband. Because isn't she married to like Blake Shelton or something like that? I don't know. Because he was Blake Shelton. He was once married to, was her name Miranda? Oh God, I'm forgetting names. But, and I don't know if if Miranda and Blake had kids before they got a divorce. I would be surprised if they didn't, because, you know, kind of like how they present themselves. I would be surprised if they did have kids. I wonder if the children have seen anything they're gonna tell on. What? Why is this imperfect? Oh wait, something else was already flipped over here. It was a couple things. A wish is being granted. A period of ill health, depression, and then a man, dealings or a relationship with a man. So, yeah. For me, I read this as, I wonder if her marriage is going to go through something pretty drastic because of this, or if for all we know, they're probably already having like secret inner fights. A period of ill health and depression. A wish is being granted. Does she want to get away from her husband? Is there some other kind of career change that she's looking to make, and this is helping jumpstart that for her or for her husband? She does have a lot of throne here. You know, she has this empty chair. This kind of looks like a throne to me. She has the Emperor. She has the King of Swords. She has this, the King of Pentacles. She has the Emperor, the Emperor ruling over kings. I don't know if it's some kind of masculine figure in her life that is playing a big role right now in the choices that she's making moving forward, or if she is doing this in favor of this man that she has in her life. And I think he got his wish. I don't know what this man is, who this man is, or why this man is of such importance for her. But I feel like she need to get away from them in order to kind of like do better. I feel like he encourages a lot of the bullshit that she's doing right now. Let's see, can I get more clarity on who this man is? Who is this man in Gwen Stefani's life that is so influential? Who is this man in Gwen Stefani's life that is so influential? Her husband. It's got to be Four of Wands and then the King of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Oh, sorry. I said King. Knight of Pentacles. And then she also has the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Do anybody happen to know, is it Blake Shelton? I think that's her husband's name. What his sign is? Is he an earth sign of some kind? I'm wondering. But there's some kind of happiness in this union, and I think he's like endorsing a lot of the bullshit that she's doing. And if that's the case, that's one funky ass couple. That's a funky couple. Funky couple. About to use wrong date. Who is this Knight of Pentacles? Who is this Knight of Pentacles? Who is the Knight of Pentacles in Gwen Stefani's life? Who's the Knight of Pentacles in Gwen Stefani's life? Oh, this flipped right on over. Doing something risky, taking a chance. So yeah, okay. This reads as if her and her husband has had some kind of pillow talk about what they want to do with their future, where they see themselves going. Because as far as I know, I don't think he makes music anymore. And I don't think, well, obviously she still is because she did a concert. But I think she's trying to get out of music, and that's probably why she's had this makeup line. And I wonder if that's why she's looking to kind of like use this moment as, which is why the wish is granted. She's probably going to go through a little depressive period. She's looking for, or she already experienced this, and now she's looking to kind of change that because she was really tied and tethered to the music. And if I remember correctly, I think they had a messy get together anyway, because he supposedly broke up with his wife before her, and they were together for like 10 or something, like anywhere from 8 to like 14 years or something like that. They had been married, and they were like the country couple. And then here comes Gwen Stefani out of nowhere, and she was like the other woman, essentially. Most people believed her to be the other woman who got in between them and ended a lot of things. And I think the reason why him and her matched so well is because I think they both have this kind of underlying darkness. Let's say that they have this underlying darkness or demon that they have, and that's kind of like their demons mesh well, essentially. And I think they've kind of had some kind of pillow talk or some kind of understanding between each other of kind of how they want to see their career go. And I think they kind of are moving forward with like putting the plan in motion, and they're trying something. I think for whatever reason they don't like the image that they have, or they want to change it, or they see something right now that's in the current culture that they feel like they can lean into, that they can take advantage of in order to do this change that they want to make in their lives. And so that's kind of like what I see, because a man, I don't know if it's like her manager, I don't know if it's her husband, I don't know if she has a brother, does she? Or, you know, I doubt it's her father. It doesn't really like fatherly energy to me. I know the Emperor and, you know, the King of Pentacles and really the King of Swords all read like fatherly energy. But to me, I'm not picking up on it's that kind of love that she has with this person. That's not the kind of relationship we have with this person. To me, it feels like it's really somebody that she's also tied to in business with. And, you know, whether we like it or not, we are often tied to our significant other when it comes to business. A lot of the money that we share, the things we do when we're moving forward, if you are, you know, moving forward in matrimony and, you know, harmoniously. And so that's kind of like what I get. I really feel like her and her husband are on some kind of accord here. And I think we're going to have to, or at least I am, because I'm not picking up on exactly what it is. We're going to have to wait and see what it is that they kind of really have in store, or if it's going to even succeed, because they definitely have they're definitely taking a risk here. There is a lot of like push through and do what we want kind of thing while we can take advantage in order to catapult and change into something else that they want. They're really trying to transmute and take this energy and form it into something else, because, you know, rage economics is ruling the internet right now. Get people upset. It's going to help you get money, whether they love or hate you. And it's just going to help catapult you into getting into something which you know, to doing something that you want. And you can always go back later and just be like, oh, well, you know, there was a point in my life where, you know, I believed, you know, this thing, and I didn't know any better, and I got educated, and now I'm doing better. And now, you know, I just kind of want to share their love and do this and that and move forward. And I don't really think it's sincere. And if it is sincere, I think this is the kind of effed up way to go about it, to really throw this culture under the bus like that. I mean, that's kind of crazy. I think a good question would be, and I doubt it, but let's see. How does the Japanese fan base? Ooh. Okay. I just want to note this because I did have a card come out. I had two, really. So I did have the Empress in reverse come out, and I also had the Six of Cups. Just noting that. But how does the Japanese fan base feel about Gwen Stefani's comments? Okay, also the Eight of Pentacles and the Upright. So they're definitely working on something, having a discussion maybe in the community. How is the Japanese community dealing with Gwen Stefani's comments from Allure? How is the Japanese community? I don't think they really care. I think they're probably doing some internal work, some internal conversations that they're having, which is normal for things like this, or, you know, in general. I think they are having some conversations on like how to move forward, but I don't think they really care one way or another. How is the Japanese community dealing with Gwen Stefani's Allure comments? How is the Japanese community dealing with Gwen Stefani's Allure comments? How the Japanese community dealing with Gwen Stefani's Allure. Yeah, it definitely seems like they're just moving on. Like, I don't think they really care to deal with it. Yeah, or do they already have a plan in motion? Okay. That's interesting. Grapes fell out again. So it seems like a part of the community is ready to fight about it. They're charging, you know, full steam ahead. And then other people is kind of like, oh, well, this ain't really stopping anything. I'm about to still go have fun. Like, you know, whether we do something or not, shit is what it is. It kind of reads like, you know, they can't talk about it so we make enough money and do what we got to do. And, you know, make changes that way. But I do think there is some people in the community is kind of like raging out about this and want something to be done like now. Here's the other thing. How does Blake Shelton feel about Gwen Stefani's Japanese comments? How does Gwen Stefani's husband feel about her Japanese comments? So something did flip over in here. Where is it? It's flipped over in the back. Yeah, it's definitely him. He doesn't really give a damn. He doesn't care. He's okay with it. He's like, she's still perfect in my eyes. I agree with her. I understand where she's coming from. We understand each other on a different type of level spiritually. You know, deep down, we really have things going for us. And I'm going to support my babe. That's what it really reads like to me. Her husband is ready to go down with the sinking ship, essentially. So, yeah, that's really all I really had questions about. This is what I got for the Gwen Stefani Allure comments about, you know, being Japanese. So, yeah, let me know what you all think about this. Or if there's something I overlooked that you kind of picked up on in here as well. Yeah. And let's see what Gwen Stefani and her husband does moving forward. I really would like to see what happens after this. So yeah, I'll see you all on the next video. Let me know if you want more like this or if you have an idea for another video that I can do. And again, I'm going to shout this out again. Thank you, Aphrodite, for giving me kind of like the idea of doing these readings. So yeah, and with that, I'll close it out. See you all on the next one.